Well, hey folks, Toaster back. Got another ace tanker. Today we are in the T-3485M. We are mid-tier and we are on the map Himmelsdorf. And so we're going to go hill. We do not have a lot of help hill, but that's going to turn out to be kind of a good thing because the enemies are going to make a few mistakes. So, yeah, on the hill, basically, kind of, I feel like you got to have people on the hill because if you get spotted down here, I feel like you can get shot at, and so personally I like to take hill no matter what mode we go in. But the issue is don't stay on the hill. Once you win it, go down the hill and take the rest of the guys out. Now, one problem that we have is that we've got a T1 Heavy trying to hold back a KV3, and that is not going to work out well for the T1 Heavy. So things are going swimmingly to start the game. We lose our first tank almost immediately. We do have a couple other tanks coming up behind. I didn't realize they were going to pop up here, but yeah, we're going to shoot this CS-44, which is a tier above us. And so we're using some gold rounds basically. And one thing I did after this game is I added some gold rounds because I don't know why, but I've only got 15, and that often is not enough. So yeah, they have a lot more stuff than we do. And unfortunately our Panther is not really up to the task. So we're going to go try and help him out. I've mentioned this before, but this location is really important because if you can get side turret shots, and we missed that shot unfortunately, but you can get shots on these guys that are poking my Panther, and so that's what we're gonna do. I do not know why this guy is continuing to ignore me, but he is. So that's fine. We're gonna go ahead and try and hold back the forces here. So we're kind of trying to decide if we need to leave, but I decide because this guy is poking so badly that I'm going to stick around, and I should have gone up the hill just a hair sooner and a hair more. But we get a cupola shot. We're going to be happy with that. We're still keeping an eye on the left side of the hill, and we should theoretically win the other portions of the map, but it is not turning out that way. We're 600 hit points down, and our M445, I don't know why he came up here exactly, but he did, and he is nearly dead already. So we're able to pin the turret with gold rounds here, which is why we have them loaded. And I don't know it's 51's doing up here, but okay. And our team is making the classic mistake, and we're almost out of gold rounds here. We didn't need a gold round for that. These cupola shots you don't need gold rounds for, but the CS-44 I kind of felt like I did. So at this point I'm still trying to decide if I'm going to leave. And I've decided that these guys are just giving me shots, so I'm going to continue to take them, and hopefully we can continue to rack up some more damage. So I don't have high hopes in our Panther, as we get a very lucky snapshot there. But he is nevertheless another tank on the hill. So, and the looks like the Wolverine's down to a one shot. I know that CS-44 is down to a one shot, and we're just going to try and surprise these guys. Now, I would rather shoot the CS-44 and get him out of the game. He's much more dangerous to me, and also we have guys below that can shoot at these guys, so they're in a poor position. So now it's just that VK and the S51, and I'd really like to take those guys out. It would be very helpful for us. So I'm the only one that has health, and so we're going to go ahead and miss a shot because we like to make things hard on ourselves. But we're going to side scrape this guy and try and get some more shots here. What I don't want to happen is this Panther to make a bad poke because if he does and he dies, we are in deep trouble, right, on this hill. So again, here we are. We're just trying to make things work, and I make a bad poke, and I should be shooting at that middle bar on this guy. But at this point, we're just, we're just going to shoot this S51. And that takes us, as we hit a lucky cupola shot here, that takes us, unfortunately, that takes us up to 2,900 damage, but unfortunately he does pen us. So, but the Panther's alive, so that's good, right? Now they have an AMX M445 and a KV3 alive, 2 top tier heavies, and we have a T67, a Yeg Panther, our Panther who's on low health, and myself who is on low health. So it is 12 to 10, but these guys, I don't understand why they are sitting in the position they're sitting, because the thing about this area here, there's so many entrances and so many places you can get surprised by guys. So I just don't see, I mean, the T67, okay, he's got good camo, and probably that's about the only place he could sit, you know, but somebody should be sitting somewhere that they don't get surprised. Right here's a good position. So unfortunately, the SU-100 takes out our T-67, and I'm trying to bait a shot, and I do bait a shot by this KV-3. Now, this is the point where I could really, really use some gold rounds. So that's unfortunate. And our Panther just YOLOs in for some unknown reason, and he had the best gun out of everybody here, and me without gold rounds, this is going to be tough. So we do take out the SU-100, and I am just attempting to get in a position where we can maybe cap, and if that KV-3 pushes, then we'll know where he's coming from, and we should be able to get flanking shots. So I don't want to be too close to him, right? This is closer than I'd like, but yeah, we're just trying to get in a position where if he comes this way, I can run, but I can also maybe get a shot and give my team a little bit of info, because we're on a one shot. He has like a 400 alpha gun, and although it's derpy, it's a pretty good gun as far as fighting tier 5s and 6s. So, and as usual, you know, our Panther is saying cap, and that is absolutely the wrong decision. So the reason that I'm going back and forth here, I want to see if this guy is pushing down this lane. And somehow I missed him. I missed him crossing. So that's on me. I should have just stayed out there from both directions, and then at least I would have known where he was at. So the S51 just sits there, and the Yeg Panther is obviously sitting behind the building, but sitting behind a building against a tank that is really heavily armored is not a great idea. So now it's just me and the artillery, and I'm hoping that we can catch this guy out, maybe making a bad turn, and we do. We hit him in the back, and he is now aimed at us, and I do not even want to take a chance as I back up into a building and rubble pile. So what I'm trying to do is pretend that I'm going this way. I want to stay far away from this guy if I can. That's the idea. But I need to defend the cap, because if he gets on the cap in a position, it's going to be really hard to dig him out, because there is that building at the cap, and I don't have the pen to penetrate him from most angles. So what I'm trying to do is gain some distance here, and that's exactly what I'm able to do. But he does end up taking out the S-51. So now it's a one-on-one. And what I'm trying to do is get a shot on him. I don't know if that went in. We'll have to see. I don't have great view range in this thing. That's the other part of this. So I kind of think that he might push in here. So probably what I should have done is gone inside this building. At any rate, it's kind of a cat and mouse game, and I am definitely the mouse here. And here this guy comes. He does fire. I should have overpoked here. I did not realize he had fired. I don't know why I didn't realize that, but I didn't. I could have overpoked there. Because I need 3 shots to kill him, which if I could bait him into missing, that'd be one thing. But I underestimate his speed a little bit here, unfortunately. So, and he comes up to this window and snapshots me, straight up snapshots me, and is able to kill me. And that is the end of the game, unfortunately. But we did do 3,100 damage, so I felt like we did a lot of things right. Had I had more gold rounds, I think I could have won that game. Let's look at the after action. Well, it's unfortunate. You can't win them all, but I did change my loadout a little bit to add some more gold rounds to my standard loadout. Got an ace tanker. Of course, we got a high caliber, 3,100 damage. Their KV3 got a 6 kills and 3,000 damage. So good job on him. I can't really, I mean, he did great. So it's unfortunate for us, but it is what it is. 34 shots, 26 hits, 19 pens. Playing against a lot of higher tier and same tier stuff, that happens. We only got 168 assists to go on along with our 3,100 damage. But because this is a premium tank, we did make credits. We had no boosters or anything going, but we made 20,000 credits and 2,800 XP. So I appreciate you guys watching. Hope to catch you guys next time. Tonester out.